Don't read over my shoulder.
Well, are you writing your memoir or a fantasy novel?
You have Jim and Mayim back for the finale. It's very exciting, and this is the first time you have them both sort of around together on set. What was it like having them there? Was it sort of surreal now being older and having seen Big Bang now, seeing these two back in character?
Yeah, no, it was incredible. I think it was probably surreal for them too. I think it was weirder for them than it was for me because I didn't have any scenes with them. Mm-hmm. For me, it was sitting on set, getting to marvel at these two incredible actors and watching them do their thing. But I think for them, it must have been so weird because they're back at Warner Brothers in a different stage. They're now sort of guests on our show. Mm-hmm. It was really nice. And I had a moment with Jim where I just sort of got to say, thank you. It's been so much fun, and thank you for teaching me how to do this, and thank you for giving me something to do, and thank you for just being so talented and so wonderful for all these years. And I got to say to Miss Mayim Bialik, your mother sold me a parasol 3 days ago, because I was at a little secondhand shop, and I saw a really pretty parasol, and I bought it, and then the woman who sold it to me said, "You're Iain, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." She said, "I'm Mayim Bialik's mother," and I was like, "You raised a wonderful daughter." So that was fun too.
You lost?
No. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
You get to shoot a scene outside at Caltech, which is something that they never got to do on Big Bang. I know they went to shoot with Stephen Hawking in his office, but they were never on that campus. Being there on that campus, knowing how much life Sheldon has ahead of him, how many memories and how many friends he's going to make on this campus, what did it mean to you to get to finish this journey there?
It was beautiful, but like on the day when we were there filming, it was really overcast. Like it rained a few times, like really cloudy. Mm-hmm. So in post-production, they put in a blue sky. Like a blue sky with a couple little wispy clouds. It was funny because we wanted to have that juxtaposition between first being at MIT, or, about to go to MIT and stepping out into the snow and everything and being so, Caltech?
Caltech!
When we were at Caltech, we wanted a proper sunny California day. But I also really liked my co-star in that scene. He's an incredible man who has been the science advisor, essentially, for both Big Bang and Young Sheldon.
Mm-hmm. Professor David Salzberg.
Yeah, for almost 20 years now. And he is so talented and so wonderful. And I don't think he's acted before, but he was so... you wouldn't have guessed. He was he was such a good scene partner.
You lost?
No. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
As you wrap up this 7-year journey, I'm sure that you've learned a lot through this experience. There's probably a lot that the character of Sheldon Cooper has taught you. If there is sort of one lesson that you are taking away from this experience, what is that? What has this taught you, sort of moving forward to the next thing?
One that particularly has struck me in the final few episodes is, and especially with Sheldon's reaction to the news that his father has died, and with him kind of replaying his final moments with his dad over and over again, that were so mundane and monotonous at the time, then later meant the world to him, and he would have probably given anything to go back and get to relive. I think just appreciating what you have when you have it, because everything's ephemeral, and particularly people, and you never know when you're not going to see somebody again. So really appreciating who you have in your life and getting the time you have with them, even if it is something as mundane as, them saying they'll be back at 4 and they're leaving the house. Kind of just taking that moment to appreciate somebody and appreciate what you have. And I think that's a really nice thing to carry with you throughout your life, because that'll help whatever you're doing, wherever you are. Also, being a genius helps to get into college. I would say that's going to be helpful for me in a few years. Not necessarily applicable, but helpful to know at least why I'm not getting into one. And I think also just, and this is a sort of a silly sounding one, but dream big. Seeing Sheldon go from this little 8-year-old in the library saying I'm having a hard time adjusting to Earth, to then getting to see him at Caltech walking off means a lot to me, because I'm seeing myself do that, and I am by no means come as far as Sheldon, but it is nice to think that if you apply yourself and work hard and dream big, you can make it big.